alone through the amber light. The streets are quiet, like they know tonight. Something's calling from the edge of time, where we once ran with no need to hide. And I swear I heard your laughter blowing in with the breeze. Takes me back to something after we were more than memories. Take me back to the place we knew, where the world was small but the sky was blue, where your hand in mine felt like the truth. Oh, I've been searching all night through for the place that only we knew. The city grows, but it leaves no trace of the faded chalk on the old park gate. We made a world with a crooked map. Now I wander just to bring it back. Every echo, every shadow feels like it could be you. But this heart is just a window, still waiting for you to move through. Take me back to the place we knew, where the time stood still like the morning dew, where we carved our names in the evening moon. I've been dreaming just to break through to the place that only we knew. And maybe it's gone, or maybe it waits past the silence and the heavy weight. But I'll keep walking till the stars align and your voice meets mine. Take me back to the place we knew, where the light was warm and the fear was few, where I'd give the world just to stand with you. Yeah, I've been hoping, holding true to the place that only we knew. Somewhere quiet, somewhere deep, where we promised not to leave. Woke up with the static in my brain, dusty roads and a window streak with pain. I tried to speak, but the silence pulled me in, like a shadow of the places I have been. Every sign just fades away, every light just leads astray, like echoes in the rain. I'm calling, chasing ghosts I can't explain. Every mile I go I'm falling, like a whisper lost in pain. I'm not gone, but I ain't home, just a heart that walks alone. Echoes in the rain won't let me go. You said I was running from myself, but I was just trying to find some help. I keep your picture folded in my coat, a quiet prayer in every note. I reach for something real to hold, but all I get is bitter cold, like echoes in the rain. I'm calling, chasing ghosts I can't explain. Every mile I go I'm falling, like a whisper lost in pain. I'm not gone, but I ain't home, just a heart that walks alone. Echoes in the rain won't let me go. If there's a line between the truth and blame, I crossed it long ago and can't reclaim. But I still believe there's a light ahead, even if it flickers red, like echoes in the rain. I'm calling, chasing hope through every lane. Every mile I go I'm stalling, trying to outrun all the shame. I'm not lost, but I don't know if I'll find my way back home. Echoes in the rain, just let me go.
She stands at the window, coffee gone cold, reading the note that never gets old. He promised the world but gave her a storm. Now she folds up her heart just to keep herself warm. She swore she'd be stronger, but nights feel so long. She plays his old records, pretending he's gone. Every time he breaks, a little more fades, like a picture left out in the sun and the rain. She picks up the pieces, he walks away, and she's left with the silence he never could say. Every time he breaks, she's the one who aches. Her friends say to leave him, she nods and agrees, but she still saves a space where his jacket should be. She's tired of hoping, but hope holds her tight. In a room full of maybe, she turns off the light. She's lost in a memory that won't let her go, still dancing in shadows that no one should know. Every time he breaks, a little more fades, like a letter that's blurred by the tears and the days. She gives what she can, he takes what he needs, and love's just a story she's trying to read. Every time he breaks, her soul barely stays. One day she'll wake up and finally see she's more than the weight of what used to be But tonight she's still caught in the ache he won't show, loving a man who just won't let her know. Every time he breaks, a little more fades, like a whisper that's lost in the winds of her pain. She walks through the quiet, he slips through the dark, leaving no trace but a crack in her heart. Every time he breaks, she falls apart. To silence thick as stone, the world still moves, but I'm alone. Your shadow lingers in the hall. I reach for you, but always fall. You left behind your winter eyes. Now every dawn feels like goodbye. Why did you fade into the night without a word, without a fight? I hold the air where you once stood. If I could change it, you know I would. The light is gone, the stars won't shine. I walk the dark that once was mine. You were my breath, my only spark. Now all that's left is fading light. Your voice is buried in the rain, but still it whispers through my pain. The photographs won't meet my gaze. They're frozen ghosts of better days. I keep your letters in a drawer. I read them like you're still at the door. Why did you fade into the night without a word, without a fight? I hold the air where you once stood. If I could change it, you know I would. The light is gone, the stars won't shine. I walk the dark that once was mine. You were my breath, my only spark. Now all that's left is fading light. I trace your name in window frost, pretend that you were never lost. But I can't lie to memories. They know the truth that time won't ease. Why did you fade into the night without a word, without a fight? I still believe you hear my cries, but silence is your last reply. The light is gone, the stars won't shine. I walk the dark
She walks alone, coat in her hand, leaves the place they used to stand. The lights are dim, the streets are wide. She wonders if he ever tried.
And the wind feels colder now. Memories play, but she doesn't know how.
Time moves on like passing cars. Hearts drift just like distant stars. Every look was a silent sign, but they missed it every time. She's chasing what she used to find in fading signs. He checks his phone, nothing new. Thinks of all he didn't do. The night was long, the talk was thin. They both let silence pull them in. And the sky turns darker still. He wonders if she ever will. Time moves on like passing cars. Hearts drift just like distant stars. Every look was a silent sign, but they missed it every time. He's chasing what he left behind in fading signs.
No words to rewrite, no roads back to last night.
They were close but not enough. Built a home out of almost love. Time moves on like passing cars. Hearts drift just like distant stars. Every moment they walk the line. Now it's all just fading signs. They're chasing what they couldn't find in fading signs. You say you love me every day, but sometimes words just drift away like echoes fading in the wind. I need to feel it from within. A kiss can lie, a smile pretend, but actions speak where voices end. So don't just tell me I'm the one. Show me when the day is done. If you meant it, let me see in the way you walk beside me. If it's real, then let it grow in the quiet things you show. Don't just say what love should be, prove it gently, faithfully. If you meant it, I would know. You don't need to write a song or promise me you'll never be gone. Just be the calm when I'm afraid. Be the light that doesn't fade. If you meant it, let it shine in the way you spend your time. If it's truth, then let it stay in the little things each day.
Don't just speak it, let it show. Plant it deep and let it grow. If you meant it, I would know. Oh, love is more than letters said. It's keeping warm the words you shed, and how you hold me when I break, and how much silence you can take. If you meant it, let it breathe, like the wind that moves the leaves. If it's real, it doesn't boast. It's the quiet that means most. You don't have to let it flow from your lips for me to know. If you meant it, let it show. If you meant it, I would know. In your hand, watched as the colors ran, fading from gold into gray. Still you chose to stay. You never spoke like the rest, always a quiet guess, but every silence you made lit up the way. And I saw I saw it just the same. You traced the edge of the sky, taught all the stars to lie, still in the shape of a wish no one would miss. You moved like wind through the soft, but you never leave. I didn't know what to say, so I just stayed. And I saw you under lantern light, warm in the coldest night. You never knew what you gave, but I saw it just the same. If I could bring back the shade you wore when you used to stay, I'd paint it across my days and never fade. Yes, I saw you under lantern light, turning the dark to white. You never asked to be brave, but I saw you just that way.
The porch lights dim, the door's been closed since you walked into the storm. The seasons fade, but I still hold your shadow where it's warm. Dust on all the frames we knew, your coat still hangs beside. I keep the room just like you left, as if you're still inside. So leave the light for me, if there's a way back home. I've counted every hour since you've been gone. If time could bend, I'd run to where we used to be. But I'm just here in silence. Leave the light for me. The rain keeps writing on the glass a name it doesn't know. I press my hand against the past and hope it doesn't show. The mailbox fills with things unsaid I can't bring myself to send. And every night I play pretend you'll come around the bend. So leave the light for me, if there's a way back home. I've counted every hour since you've been gone. If time could bend, I'd run to where we used to be. But I'm just here in silence. Leave the light for me. Maybe one day I'll forget the sound of your goodbye, but not tonight, not yet. Not while the stars still light. Leave the light for me, even if you're free. I'll keep the fire burning where you used to be. If I can't cross the years, if I can't make you see, then let this be the promise. Leave the light for me. I saw you laughing in the morning light, like sunshine resting on the ocean tide. You move with ease through every crowded space, like you belong there, like you set the pace. And I was standing still, afraid to speak, afraid to feel. You're more than a chance that I hoped I could take. You're more than the dream that I tried not to break. I watch you and wonder how this could be true, that someone like me could be standing with you. You talk about your favorite books and stars. I memorize the way you fold your arms. You listen close like every word has weight, and time around you slows used to hide away, but something in you makes me stay. You're more than a chance that I hoped I could take. You're more than the dream that I tried not to break. I watch you and wonder how this could be true, that someone like me could be standing with you. If I had the words to make you see, you're the calm inside the storm in me. And even if I lose it all, I'd still believe you're worth the fall. You're more than a chance that I hoped I could take. You're more than the dream that I tried not to break. I watch you and wonder how this could be true, that someone like me could be standing with you. And if someday you look my way and smile, I'll carry that light for 1,000 miles. I still make your coffee, even though you're not around. Keep your sweater by the door, can't bring myself to put it down. The silence here is louder than it ever used to be. I keep pretending you might walk back into me, and I tell myself I'm fine, but the truth is hard to find. I miss the way you said my name, the way you'd hold me through the rain. I'm tracing memories I can't erase. I still feel you in this space. I'm learning how to breathe, but it's unclear. I swear it's can't erase. You're still the light I chase. I'm learning how to live with what I feel, but some days it still feels like you're right here. Woke up to the light sliding under the door. The silence held a truth I hadn't known before. Left your coat on the chair like you meant to return, but time plays tricks in the corners where memories burn. We had maps in our minds, roads we thought we knew. Now I walk them alone, but I still think of you. Somewhere in the quiet I hear your name. Not in the thunder, not in the flame, just in the way the shadows fall, in the hush between it all. Somewhere in the quiet I remain. Photographs fade, but your laugh still rings clear. I talk to the air like you're always near. The world keeps spinning, but I don't rush to move. I keep the moments where we had nothing to prove. We were sparks in the dusk, dancing without fear. Now I gather the light from the years we held dear. Somewhere in the quiet I hear your name. Not in the thunder, not in the flame, just in the way the shadows fall, in the hush between it all. Somewhere in the quiet I remain. And if the sky forgets to cry and the stars stay out of sight, I'll still believe we touch the sky for one long, beautiful night. Somewhere in the quiet I hear your name. Not in the thunder, not in the flame, just in the way the shadows fall, in the hush between it all. Somewhere in the quiet I remain, still holding the shape of your name.
Stay near under willow trees at dawn, where the dew still clings and the shadows are long. Hold tight as the stars begin to fade. We'll chase the light where the quiet meets the brave. Stay near, down by the silver stream. Turn the world to a soft daydream. We'll laugh in the hush of morning clear. you'll stay near. Speak low with the morning in your eyes. Let the wind be still while the sun learns to rise. Your hand fits like a verse inside a song. We'll walk the line where the night turns into calm. Stay near, down by the silver stream. Turn the world to a soft daydream. We'll laugh in the hush of morning clear. Just promise me you'll stay near. No need for time to move too fast. Let's make this moment slowly last. Hearts aligned, we'll wander free in the quiet. Just you and me. Stay near under the amber skies, where the breeze carries soft replies. Let's write a world that feels sincere. Just promise me you'll stay near. Stay near. Stay near.
I saw you laughing in the corner light, like the first warm breeze on a winter night. Didn't say much, just a glance and a smile, and I knew I could sit here a while. You spoke like summer, calm and slow, every word a place I wanted to go. I said I don't rush, I just roam. You said then maybe you'll feel at home. So stay with me a while, don't need a reason. The world turns fast, but hearts have seasons. No promises, no perfect lines, just two hearts leaning into time. And if it's right, let's take it slow. Stay with me a while before you go. Walk through silence like a song we knew. Every step close, I felt something true. Your hand in mine, didn't ask for more, just the quiet truth of what we're here for. So stay with me a while, don't need a reason. The world turns fast, but hearts have seasons. No promises, no perfect lines, just two hearts leaning into time. And if it's right, let's take it slow. Stay with me a while before you go. Maybe someday we'll call this love, or maybe just a moment that was enough. But if this is all we get tonight, let it shine like a morning light. Stay with me a while, don't need a reason. hearts have seasons. No promises, no perfect lines, just two hearts leaning into time. And if it's right, we'll come to know. Stay with me a while before you go. Woke up with rain on my window, coffee warm but my hands are cold. City hums like a quiet ghost, still I find my way through the noise. Left a note that I didn't send, try to write it again and again. Words get lost like the weekend air, but the silence says you're still there. I never asked you to fix the fall, just stayed when I said nothing at all. You never turned from the mess I am, you never needed to understand. And I don't say it, but it's clear. Even in distance, you're still here. Time slips through like a movie scene, still frames of the life between. Moments made in the softest light, I carry them through the longest nights. When the hours start to stretch too wide, and I forget how to feel inside, I just breathe where your comfort stayed. It lingers in the quietest way. I never asked you to fix the fall, just stayed when I said nothing at all. You never turned from the mess I am, you never needed to understand. And I don't say it, but it's clear. Even in distance, you're still here. Not every love has to blaze and burn, some just hold without asking a turn. You were that light behind my shade, the kind that never fades. I never asked you to fix the fall, just stayed when I said nothing at all. You never turned from the mess I am, you never needed to understand. And I don't say it, but it's clear. Even in silence, you're still here.
Tell me about her like it's nothing at all, laughing like I'm just someone to call. I nod and smile while I break inside, hiding what I've never said out loud. Every time you talk, I listen close. You don't hear the things I never show, 'cause I'm still just a friend in your eyes, watching you fall while I'm left behind, wishing you do her, but you never cross that line. You see me in the light of day, but never in the way I pray. And I stay just pretending again, still just a friend. I dress up nice, hoping maybe you'd see all of the things you could have with me, but you're busy chasing what won't stay, while I keep waiting anyway. And every word you say feels like gold, but the silence after it gets cold. 'Cause I'm still just a friend of yours, just a friend.
Found you waiting on a quiet street. The evening glow was falling at your feet. You smiled like you already knew that I was always meant for you. We talked until the moon had gone to sleep. I held your hand, afraid to speak too deep, but every silence that we shared said more than any word could dare. And I still see the stars in your eyes, even when the sky forgets to shine. You're the calm behind the storm, the place where I feel warm. I was lost and you pulled me through, and I'm still with you. We built a world from coffee cups and dreams, 100 days that passed like whispered scenes. Through every laugh and every fight, you stayed and held my heart so tight. I don't need a golden light parade, just your voice when I'm afraid. You make the darkest hours fade. You've always known the words to say. And I still see the stars in your eyes, even when the sky forgets to shine. You're the calm behind the storm, the place where I feel warm. I was lost and you pulled me through, and I'm still with you. Years will move like waves against the shore, but I'll love you more than I did before. Time can change the world outside, but you remain my steady guide. Yes, I still see the stars in your eyes, even when the sky forgets to shine. You're the calm behind the storm, the place where I feel warm. I was lost and you pulled me through, and I'm still with you. Windows side with morning light, another day slips into view. Pages float from books unread, and I still carry thoughts of you. No more maps to guide the way, just this compass made of rain. But through the quiet skies I wander, tracing trails where we once flew. No one's holding time, it's drifting, but I still walk towards something true. Letters fade like distant shorelines, whispers caught beneath the breeze. Your name still lingers in the still inside the trees. Footsteps vanish in the snow, but I remember where they go. And through the quiet skies I wander, finding stars we never knew. Clouds may close the path before me, but I still walk towards something true. There's a calm beneath the silence, where your voice begins to rise, telling me the road's not over, just unseen beneath the skies. So through the quiet skies I wander, past the thorns and morning dew. Though the wind may turn against me, I still walk towards something true.
Trace circles in the air, like a dance you barely share. Every step a soft command pulls me in, I understand. The room slows down, the light gets thin, time begins where you begin. When you move like that, the world forgets to breathe. Every glance is close, but always out of reach. I'm caught beneath the rhythm in your stare, and I follow you anywhere. When you move like that, your voice, a shadow wrapped in silk, leads me like the moon on milk. I don't need to know your name, just your heartbeat in the flame. No words are said, but all is clear. I lose my doubt when you are near. When you move like that, the world forgets to breathe. Every glance is close, but always out of reach. I'm caught beneath the small.